When you play PUBG Mobile, you're not playing just other PUBG Mobile gamers. Instead, as we've found, some players aren't playing on the mobile devices. Other players aren't players at all, the bots. It would appear that the game is only partially populated by real mobile users. The rest are big fat liars, cheats, and artificial intelligence. Bots? No, Steve, you're not ninja drop in on PUBG for the first time and you might find yourself doing pretty well. While I wouldn't say I'm the best FPS gamer of all time, I would say that I'm one of the worst. Even though I'm absolutely terrible, I've gotten down to the final 5 in PUBG several times in a row. That just shouldn't happen. C2, PUBG Mobile in full effect. Event mode, on the other hand, we've heard users suggest that the bots the game might have it too smart. Why would a company that didn't include bots in its initial PC release now turn around and put bots in the mobile game? Because the company that developed the original game isn't the same as that which developed the mobile game. The original game was created by PUBG Corporation, mainly by Brendan Clay Runcknan Green, as a subsidiary of Bluehole. The game's makers partnered with Tencent Games in China for its China-based release, and Tencent is responsible for the development of the mobile game. Tencent is responsible for some very big games, and they've most certainly used their own bot-based characters in games before, more than once. Tencent is such a massive game publisher that there's no need for them to come out and comment on a situation like this, so very tiny to them in comparison with the rest of the business. It's not as if the existence of bots, or not bots, will affect the amount of cash that users are spending in-game. The game is already massively successful on multiple platforms. Mice and keyboards. The game doesn't explicitly suggest that the user should not use a mouse or a keyboard to play. While it might seem like its release on smartphone and tablet-based iOS and Android would suggest touchscreen-only controls, there is no such restriction in reality. Keep that in mind when you get mowed down by players that seem to be moving with next-level precision and grace on the battlefield. If you've got access to a PC and an Android emulator, you'll have access to PUBG Mobile with a keyboard and mouse. Chromebooks with access to Android apps also have access to touchpad and keyboard controls, as well as mouse controls or whatever other controls you might want via USB or Bluetooth. But that's not all. Android and iOS have access to Bluetooth peripherals, too. They work in PUBG Mobile. That means keyboard access and mouse access, too. There's currently no rule against such forms of play, and until there is, those players will most likely be the winners of most matches.